Where did everybody go? Good afternoon. It's May 17th, 2 days after graduation, and we're rattling around here in an empty and spacious Miller Hall. You know, I'm not much of a pomp and circumstance kind of guy, but I have to tell you that Sunday was a pretty remarkable day. I wish all of you could have been here. I arrived a little after 8 a.m., and already the building was abuzz with activity filled inside and out with our graduates and their families, members of our faculty, staff, executive partners, and others. Even Pierre in the entryway was donning his cap and gown for the occasion. At 9 a.m., we had our graduate ceremony in the field courtyard behind Miller Hall. We had about 1,200 or 1,400 people there, graduating our Master of Accounting students, full-time MBA students, and flex MBA students. And coincidentally, we were graduating the largest classes ever in all three of these programs. In my introductory remarks, I mentioned to our graduating students that I wish I had some way to show them how much progress they have made, how much they have changed in our program, not only in the obvious what you know, but also in who you are and who you want to become, how you think about things, your interests, your aspirations, what you think about, as well as what people will think about you, how often you think about others. I mean, every aspect, almost every aspect of the individual is influenced in our programs. I also mentioned that over the same time period, we've changed a lot as well. We've been focusing on engaging our alumni as never before, engaging companies, investing in relationships, the goal being to enhance opportunities for our students now and enrich their professional and personal lives as our alumni. We added Tom Rideout in corporate relations in the MAC program. We added Laura Kotkamp, Betsy Shanka in corporate relations in our MBA program. We added Andrew Snyder, working for us full-time in the Washington area. As a matter of fact, on May 5th at the Ritz-Carlton in Tyson's Corner, we launched our Washington Area Alumni Business Alliance. We had over 300 people, alumni, sign up. Hosted what was obviously one of the largest off-campus alumni gatherings in the college's history. Aside from the fact that I may have talked a little bit too much by way of introduction, it was a terrific event. I congratulated our students, graduates, those that have jobs, those that are still looking for the right opportunity. I told them that all of these resources were at their disposal. I also promised that you, our alumni, would do everything you can to help, and I hope you won't let me down on that regard. At noon, the college's main graduation ceremony was held in an absolutely packed to the rafters William Mary Hall. Remarkable alumnus Joe Plumeri, as only he can, lit it up as commencement speaker. At 2:30 in the afternoon, we had our undergraduate graduation ceremony, capacity class of 225 graduates. I shared with them in my introductory remarks what we all know about William Mary. You know, it's a rigorous and it's a challenging place. I think current numbers now is that 80 or 85% of our students enter having graduated in the top 10% of their undergraduate classes, in the top 10% of their high school classes, and then voila, 50% of them are immediately in the bottom half of the class at William & Mary. I also relate a story from when I was a freshman many decades ago. I remember then a common rite of passage was the first English paper. I relayed how I was talking to one of my hallmates, and he shared that he had just received an S on his first English paper. I was, goodness gracious, you know, that never would happen in high school. What did it mean? He said he didn't know, but there were no comments or other remarks on the paper, so he went to the professor, and the professor looked him in the eye and said quite simply, I gave you an S because I thought your paper was really that far below an F. Well, that's William & Mary. You know, we joke about it. William & Mary brokers no excuses for not doing the best you can in everything you do. And we have all been well served by that fact. It is something we are very proud about. My main point to our graduating undergraduate students was how proud we are of what they have accomplished and how proud they should be. They had to be doing pretty well to be admitted to William & Mary's Mason School of Business, and now 2 years later they were graduating from the 23rd ranked undergraduate business program in the country, 8th among public universities. We just found out last week that we're ranked number 1 in efforts in sustainability, number 2 in marketing, number 6 overall in accounting, and number 1 in accounting for schools of our size. I also took the time to thank our graduates, as I want to take this moment now to thank you for the remarkably important role that you are playing in our progress and our success as a business school. As I look back on Sunday, on the events of Sunday, the most heartwarming thing to me was to watch throughout the day the interaction. We had a large number of our faculty members at both ceremonies, and to watch the interactions of our students and their families with our faculty, with our administrative staff, program leadership, with the executive partners, students introducing to their families, getting pictures. You know, that's what really we all know William & Mary is all about, that kind of personalized, engaged learning, faculty members who are exceptional, but also exceptionally and deeply committed to our students' progress.